Today we are going to start a new tutorial on Codeigniter. Here I will show you briefly how you can manage a website's front end and also back end, that means admin portion. And I will help you to create a total websites all the theme. So to make that, at first we have to download Codeigniter. Here I am already downloaded the Codeigniter, that's why I am not downloading it. Now I'm going to extract this Codeigniter from when you are just downloading the Codeigniter. Here a zip file will come like this. Now I'm just extracting this folder, so this folder comes with this. Here you can see user guide, also application, system and all other files. Actually basically we don't require these files like these all the files, so you can delete these files. Also user guide, but here I will not delete the user guide. What is the functionality of this and how you can use that, I will show you one by one. Okay, now I'm just opening my XAMPP. Hope you know how to open XAMPP. If you don't discussed about how to open XAMPP and how to install XAMPP also in my previous tutorials, please keep that tutorials also. So now my XAMPP is open. Okay, so here you can see this is my htdocs folder. Here I will just copy paste this folder. I'm just cutting out this, changing the name to, suppose what will be the name. I'm using here name as I'm giving here the name as fresh and cheap. This is a project made by me and I will show you using this project's HTML also. Okay, now see what's happening. Fresh and cheap, this is the index.php file. Here you don't require to do anything. This file is there. Okay, see there is a portion environment. In environment actually what's happening, CIENV, this is, so you can find that $_server CI_env. So also I have shown in my previous tutorial that what is $_server. This is a global variable. So how to use it, again please check my previous tutorials. Now see, this is development mode. There may be 3 modes: development, testing and production. So different environments will require different level of error reporting. By default development will show errors, but testing and live will hide them. So now I am using development mode. When my website is in live mode, then I will change to live. Okay, and also in testing mode the errors can be hide. Switch environment. This environment means this one. Whatever you are giving here it will come. So display errors 1, case may be testing or production. If it is testing or in production mode, see here it is written that by default development will show errors, but testing and live will hide them. So when the case is testing or production mode, I set display errors to 0. Otherwise error repeating and also display errors is 1. If version compare PHP version, why it's doing like this? Because according to PHP versions also we have to open the error reporting function. Okay, system folder name. Here is the system folder name. What is the system folder name? This one. If you want to change this system folder name, you have to also change here, but I will recommend you, basically you just don't change this one, as we are beginner. Also I am beginner like you. Okay, now application folder. Application folder is also the same case here. Application is a folder there, we have to use that. If you want this front controller to use a different application folder, then the default one you can set its name here. The folder can also be renamed or relocated anywhere on your server. So what will be your application folder name? You just mention it here and also mention the path. View folder name. View folder name means if you want to move the view folder out of the application folder, set the path to the folder here. The folder can be renamed and relocated anywhere on your server. Same case here. If blank, it will default to the standard location inside your application folder. If you do move this, use the full server path to this folder. No trailing cells. Just check here. In application folder, there is a folder called view. If you want to change this folder, suppose you want that views folder just outside of application folder, then you have to use this path. Default controller. So what is default controller? Default controller means when you are opening your website, like I am opening here localhost, my folder name is fresh and cheap. See, here a page is coming. That means this page is set anywhere. So what will be that I am showing you? Normally you will set your default controller in the routes.php file. You can however force a custom routing by a hard coding a specific controller class or function here. For most applications, you will not set your testing routing here, but it's an option for those special instances where you might want to override the standard routing in a specific front controller that shares a common installation. So I'm showing you, just see in config folder there is a file called routes.php. Inside that there is a default controller named welcome. So this is the welcome controller. I can understand there may be problem that what is welcome controller, what it is, how it is coming. I will show you one by one. Okay. After that, this is not required now. Okay. This, let it be unchanged. Do one thing here. Okay, not required anything. Now I'm opening my application folder. There is a config folder. At first it's coming autoload. So what is the functionality of autoload here? Autoload means when we are creating a programming file, or we are developing a website or any backend, there we require some libraries, some drivers, some helper files, also packages. So what is packages, what is libraries, I will tell you one by one. At first I am telling you the thing that what we have to autoload here. Library is now not required, just you just require basically URL file, URL helper you require. So I am just taking this one. See, Codeigniter is very easy to understand. See here, they are just giving you a brief hint on every code. Here also config file autoloading is not required when you are using any config model. Then you can only load this model from controller, that I will show you. Language also not required now. There might be a helper, database helper, that's not given here. Okay, basically we need this one. Config.php. What is base URL? Base URL means whatever will be your base URL, you have to put that. Here my base URL is localhost / freshnchip. I will use that. Remember, you have to write this http:// otherwise there will be some problem that I will show you later. Now what, here also blank index.php. Why? Because I'm writing here. Okay, I will show you this one also later. This is not required now. URL suffix not required. URL suffix is not just like this. When you are right here, you can see that controller name, function name. controller name slash function name. Suppose you want that function name dot html or dot php. For that you just suffix here that html or php. Okay. mm, Now all the things not required. Allow get array. Okay, let the file as it is. Encryption key also required. You just give here an encryption key like this. This is required for session. Here are some things what you have to see. Let it be unchanged. I will explain you this one also later. Okay. Okay. Okay, in the next lesson I will tell you about database.php. Thanks for watching. Please be with us.